Hi everyone. From today we will going to start the sessions on TypeScript. We will going to understand why TypeScript is required for automation. We will going to understand that how we can enable the TypeScript with Playwright, and we will also going to understand the what is the functions, uh, conditional loop, everything about the TypeScript from basic to advanced, including the installation of it step by step. So we will going to learn each and everything in TypeScript, which is required for you to do any automation. So first we will understand the syllabus of the TypeScript, what we are going to cover to understand the TypeScript. So here we have TypeScript basic for automation. Inside this, we will cover all these are the topics which we are going to cover. Then we will going to understand what is the function used in TypeScript and what are the conditional logic, and all these we are going to do a hands-on practice so you can do you by yourself and you can understand it. Then we will understand the loop of execution array. I mean to say, like, everything we are covering in the TypeScript in our upcoming sessions, like TypeScript types, classes, objects, module imports, file handling, test data, error handling, test script for Playwright and automation. So basically, when you want to start your automation with Playwright tool, so you should know any programming language, and TypeScript is the best compatible option for that. But TypeScript you have to understand, you have to learn. For that you need a Java knowledge, but it is not something that you don't know about the JavaScript. I mean to say Java, not Java, JavaScript. So if you don't know the knowledge of the JavaScript, that's okay. Because in this sessions, we are going to cover each and everything. So it will not create any problem for you and you will easily understand. So we will going to talk about first of the module, which is TypeScript basic for automation. Here we have cover, we are going to cover, these are the topics which I showcasing right now, which I noted as a bullet point. So it will be easy that which topic is providing what details. So our first is what is TypeScript and why automation needed. So first, we have to understand that what is TypeScript. So TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. Everything in JavaScript works in TypeScript plus extra safety, having, for example, arrow functions, data types. So all these are extra safety features which provide in TypeScript. I can showcase this to you. Example. Um, For example, this is your JavaScript code. So here, if you have a is equal to, you're defining any a type of variable value as 10. Okay, you define this value. Now same, you can define you can define the value as string. So here you are defining the value as a string. So this is acceptable in JavaScript. It means that obviously earlier the type of variable is integer type, but now it changed and type of variable is string. Okay, so this time it is taking the same variable, taking the value of a string, which is acceptable in Java. But same thing when we try to do in TypeScript, it's give you a error. So it means that at the phase of the development, you get the error that, okay, this is a type of integer and you are trying to assign a value to a string. So this facility is available in TypeScript, which is not available in JavaScript. So these difference we can understand from here. Then it compiles or convert in regular JavaScript, so it run anywhere JavaScript does. We will going to discuss later on about this topic. Just let's understand further. We will going to cover this. So file ends in ts instead of js. So what actually the meaning of this, that our whatever the code we are writing. See the difference here. First file.js, this is a JavaScript file, and first file.ts, this is a your TypeScript file. Okay, so when you are writing your code in TypeScript, your extension or your file ends with .ts. Got it? Then we will understand further. TypeScript add data type. So what is the meaning of this? TypeScript adds data type. You can define a string, number, boolean, etc. TypeScript code is convert to JavaScript. Browser node run JavaScript, not TypeScript. TypeScript finds error before running the code. Error are caught during development. This we already just before few minutes ago we checked it. So basically what is the meaning of this? Like you can understand from here that JavaScript run into browser Node.js. You write your code in TypeScript.ts file. Dot .ts file. TypeScript compile and convert into JavaScript.js. It means that when you write your code, in TypeScript file, it compile in TypeScript, but it convert in JavaScript. Then it allows to run in any platform like browser or maybe with help of the node. So that is all meaning of this. Okay, I hope this understand. You guys are understanding this, and now we will moving forward next. So why automation need TypeScript? So there are few of the points which I try to cover here, like type safety, avoid mistakes, prevent using wrong data type. We already seen the example of it, like when same code, when we define, for example, a is equal to 10, it is already defined as a as integer type. What is the type of this variable? As integer type. When same variable we try to assign a different type of value, like this Gayatri. So this is a string value and it is accepting. But same thing when we try to execute in TypeScript file, so it gives you error immediately that this is not allowed. So and it reduced runtime failures. This is a feature of TypeScript. So TypeScript stopped wrong assignment early. We understood this. Then this is the example which showcase here. I already gave you example for more clarity. Now you can understand the different point that why we can use or best use TypeScript in automation. So errors are found while writing code. Test fail less during execution. Better than finding error after test execution. Basically, when you are writing your code at that time, if you figure out your errors, you can fix that. That will be more helpful instead of finding the issues at the time of your execution. Then we have auto suggestions and IntelliSense option. VS Code shows available method, less memorization required, and improve productivity and confidence. Then best for automation framework, it supports classes interface like clean and structured code. Large framework becomes easy to manage. This is a helpful way to use the TypeScript. Then we can say reduce flaky test, prevents undefined values, prevents wrong method uses. Explanation is that stable test, reliable automation. You will get this. Then we have strong support for Playwright and modern tools. Playwright is built for TypeScript. Okay. Excellent typing support, industry ready automation skill. And then easy refactoring. It is easy for refactor, rename variable safety, modify code without breaking test. Maintaining old test becomes easy or simple. So these are the reasons why TypeScript is important for automation, and this is a new technology. If we talk about the Selenium, so there are Selenium is very limited. TypeScript is more supportive for the other platforms also, and mostly if we work with Selenium, you can work with Selenium with Java, Selenium with Python, but it will be more complicated compared to TypeScript. So you can go for this approach. So this we understand with the first topic we cover up. Our next topic is TypeScript versus JavaScript. So just high level we will going to understand here. Then we will going to for our installation part. So type safety, JavaScript, no data checking. Error appears during test execution. We already seen this. And TypeScript data type are defined, error caught before running test cases. We already seen all these features. So TypeScript prevents still silly automation failures. And then we will go for the error detection time, error found at runtime, test fail in CI/CD nightly run, the error found while writing code in TypeScript. Fever test failure, then better to fail early than fail in execution. So these we can understand the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript. Then auto suggestion. So I have written here for auto suggestion in JavaScript, limited auto complete solution you can figure out. Need to remember methods. In TypeScript, full IntelliJ support you will get. Method names, parameters shown. Less memorization, more testing. So it is more compatible. Then we can understand why difference between suitability for automation framework in JavaScript. Okay for small script, hard to manage large framework. In TypeScript, best for pages object model, clean scalable framework, and TypeScript is a framework friendly. Then we can understand in terms of the code readability and maintainability. So JavaScript, hard to understand parameters, risky in terms of environments. If we talk about the TypeScript, so it is clear instruction, functions, inputs and outputs, easy to team to maintain. Readable test is equal to easy maintenance. Then if we talk about in terms of the debugging experience, so JavaScript error appear after execution, debugging takes more time. If we talk about the TypeScript, so error highlighted in editor, faster debugging. So TypeScript saves debugging time. When we compare JavaScript and TypeScript in terms of the flaky test reduction, so TypeScript taking more runtime errors and more flaky test, but in TypeScript prevents undefined null issues, more stable test, and stable tests are more valuable. So these are the difference we can understand between TypeScript and JavaScript. Then we will go to the next part, that is your installation part. So how you can install the TypeScript in your system. This is like first time if you are trying to do it. So this will going to help you a lot. So before starting the installation part, I would like to know that what is required for it. So it's required your first you have to install the Node.js. I will let you know each and every thing step by step so you can install it in your system. So first what you need a Node.js, then you have to install the TypeScript, then you have to install the Visual Studio, any platform where you can write your code. So we are using the Node.js. Why? Because Node.js is more suitable for TypeScript. So we are going to install the Node.js as well. Okay. And when we install TypeScript compiler, this compiler compile the TypeScript code into JavaScript that JavaScript can use using node command. So you can write your code in JavaScript. JavaScript sorry, you can write your code in TypeScript.ts file, then it compiles and it will create a JavaScript file that we are going to execute. And later on, I will show you how you can use your TypeScript with Playwright. So we will going to talk each and everything about it. And what will be the flow of it? This is very important to understand. This visual code, write TypeScript code, TypeScript convert to JavaScript, then Node, run JavaScript code. So basically, you need three things here, right? So Node.js run the program, TypeScript add safety, and TS-node make life easy. So we will going to start the installation of the Node.js. So how you can do that? So step first, install Node.js. How you can install that and why it needs to install. So TypeScript run on Node.js platform. It provides the run time environment to run the JavaScript. Automation tool like Playwright needed. So first step is what? You have to open the browser on this particular URL. That is your Node.js org. We will going to open this. Just a minute. Let me copy this from here. Yeah, let me open this in my browser. Here, now what is our next step is, let me remove this first. Okay. So what is our next step is, first we have to open this in your browser. Then we have to download the LTS version, and then the normal way we install any software, that the way we can install it. So first is next to finish. So when we open this in our browser, we can go here, get node.js, or you can see the version near down here. So when you click on this, here you will see a window like this. Here you have to download the LTS version. If you are using the Mac, that's you can download for Mac. If you are using the Windows, keep it as it is. If you are using the other operating system, Linux or AIX, so you can download for this. Rest things you can keep as simple. Then you click on the window installer .msi file. So when you download this, it will start downloading, and it will show in your download folder. I can showcase to you how it will look like in your download folder. So when you once it download is complete, it will showcase here. It is like this one. So recently I have downloaded, so it is showing in my system. When you click on this, so when you do a double click on this, it will show this window. Then you click on next. Then you can, I have already installed in my system, that's why it is not giving me option to next. But yeah, this is the way you can do perform next, and then you click on the finish. So it will finish from here and it will install in your system. So this is the way you can download the Node.js. Let me finish it from here. Okay. Then verify the installation. So once you complete this process, you have to open your command prompt. So how you can open your command prompt? So you have to type as command prompt here. So when it opens like this, then you have to, what you have to do? You have to hit this command. What is that? Node -v. Okay, Node -v. So you can see that it will give you Node version, which is recently downloaded. If you are not seeing that, do let me know. We will figure out the error of it. Okay, you can use it. And then if you have to check the npm is basically your management tool where you can download anything. Okay, so npm -v. So here you will get your npm version 2. So it will show you node-v and it will show you the npm-v version. If version shows Node.js installed correctly, Node.js is the engine for automation. So you can understand here. If you face any error, I have provided some error issues also here. So you can see that if you face any error, Node-v is not recognized as an internal or external command. So you can set the path in environment variable or try to reinstall it. So how you can set the path in environment variable, that also I can showcase to you. So environment variable, you can set your path in user variable. So from here, you can go to the path and you can set here, like here already I have the path selected here. If you don't have this option, so you can add your path from here like this, clicking and edit. So from here you can able to edit your path here and then restart your system and then try the same process, like try searching of the version of the node. So this is the first process to installation of Node. Now we will install the TypeScript. How we can install the TypeScript? So by default, when installing Node.js package, you will get npm package. Node package manager can install any software which run on Node. So recently we just seen the version of npm. So this npm, okay, Node package manager, why it is available there? To install or manage any software which run on Node platform. So if you see npm install -j TypeScript, so this you have to run. Then you have to execute this in your terminal here. So I have already installed that. So that's why I'm not running it. But when you run this, it will install your TypeScript, and this similar looks, you will see the logs details there. And now how you can verify this, that whether your TypeScript is installed in your system or not. So you can use tsc-v. So it will show you your TypeScript version as well. Okay. So this we have done, what we have done so far. We have installed Node.js, then we have installed TypeScript. Now we have to install the VS Code editor, which is really important because this is best editor for TypeScript and Playwright. It has auto suggestions, error highlighting, built-in terminal. So what do you have to do for this? So you have to go to this website, which I can showcase to you. I will do a copy here. Same, you can do copy and you can go to your Chrome browser, then you can search it here. So like this, and from here you can see the download for window button. So when you click on this, you will start downloading, and in download folder of your local machine you will able to see. And the same way we installed any software, like click on next and then finish. So in the same way we can install the Visual Studio as well. Okay, so far we have installed all three required components to run a single TypeScript program. We installed the Node.js, then we installed the TypeScript, then we installed the Visual Studio Code as well. Now what we have to do is we have to create our first project in VS Code. So what we have to do, we have to open our VS Code. So what you have to do to create your first TypeScript, what you can do, you have to open VS Code. So we can open this VS Code. I already opened this. Then click on File, Open Folder. So you can click on File, then select Open Folder. So it will navigate in some folder side. Then what you can do, you have to create a ts.demo folder there and then open folder. So then what you have to do, you have to create any folders, like I have created as ts.demos folder. Then you can select this folder and you can select from here. So it will open like this, which I already opened. So this is very easy way which I showcase to you. Then this is create first project. We already done till here. So we created our first project here. Now we have to create first TypeScript file. So how you can create your first TypeScript file? For that, you have to go to inside your folder here, and then here is the option new file, new folder. So inside that you can create multiple. If you create on new file, so you have to give the file name here. Okay, so if you want to create any file, so hello.ts, so you can create that. Then you can provide any message to publish there. Right now I already have a message that is we can publish is like this: console.log welcome to world. So this is the message, first message we can write here. Okay, if you face any issues, these type of errors, I have provided the solution also here. If you are facing or challenging any issues while creating your TypeScript file, so that you can see here. So you have to use commands like, for example, you already write your code here that converts in JavaScript. So you have to open your terminal. When you click on new terminal, you have to navigate where your file is exist. So my file is inside this ts demo folder. Inside that I have a day one where my file name is first uh, first file first. I will type manually for first file.js. No, I have to write node first this one. So this is my file name, but I don't need this. So I will just write node first file.js, and then we will see whether we are getting the output or not. So yes, I got the output. So this is the way you can start using the TypeScript, and you can install it. Try these in your system by your own, do hands-on practice. Then further we will go with some other topics of this. So installation is complete. We understand why TypeScript and JavaScript, little bit difference about between both of them, and why TypeScript is required for automation. And we also write our first TypeScript file in .ts, and how we run that. So we that also we already learned that how the files and code is written in .ts file, then it compiles, and how it run in JavaScript platform. Next we will understand more on the variable side. So that we will discuss in our next session.